I might need you right real quick.
For what?
Spot me real quick.
Huh?
Just spot me.
What are you doing?
405.
Is that all?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I don't need no.
Go that heavy, it'll throw you off a little bit. Okay, what do you want to do? You want me to let go of it, or you want me to hang on? Huh?
If I mess up, just pick it up.
Yeah, but you want me to stay with you and not help you?
Yeah.
All right. Come on. That was pretty easy.
405 is not my top goal number. It is a short-term goal for me to tell myself that maybe powerlifting might just be for me, because 405 is an important number for most people that go to the gym and want to bench, especially when it comes to bench. If you get 405, you must be the strongest one in the gym, especially in fitness gyms. The thing is, I was never scared of that number. That number only beats me in a few terms because I was weaker at certain points. I couldn't handle it. I knew in my mind that if I keep working at it, that I can get it. Even though the 405 I did was kind of ugly. One, I had a spotter. Two, I didn't pause rep it, so it doesn't really count until I pause rep it. I'm just proud that I got it up, because last time it went all the way to the left, and I didn't do that this time. It went a little bit to the left, but I got more control with it. And that's the thing. The more I worked, the better I got. Just because people don't get it the first time doesn't mean you can't get it the second time or the third time. You might have to try 5 times. Because what you don't get is that I was in that same boat that everybody was. Even at 200 pounds. I couldn't even do 135 for 8 times when I first got in the gym. I done it when I was smaller, but it was hard for me even then. I was playing football, I was running track, I was doing sports and all that. I was pretty much outside playful. And plus I was already strong, picking people up that was like 2 times my size. I was pretty strong at overall. I was strong with my legs, but I was never strong with my arms. I was never strong with just holding things in general. But I was good at squats. I did a hex bar with 405, if that counts, honestly. At 183, what's it? Yeah, I was 183 when I did 405 the first time, and I was in high school with a hex bar though. So I had a lot of leg drive. But at the same time, I've always struggled with bench press. At that time, my max was like 165. Like, it wasn't an easy 165 either. It was a hard, grinding 165. And when I started gaining weight, it didn't become easier. It became harder. So when I started going back, 185, well, yeah, 135 wasn't going 15 times. It went 5, then 6, and then 8, and then 10. And it took 2 months to do that. And then I went to 185 to 205 to 225. And it was many times I failed at 225. And that was 2016. I think that was April of 2016. And The thing was, I got mad about it. I felt weak, and I felt like I wasn't nothing. But I kept doing it because I knew I either one, I had to lose this weight, and two, I wanted to go back being strong. Because it was depressing to not be like myself anymore. So when it came to it, I just kept pushing. So this 405 is not, I would say, the best thing I ever done, but it is close. Because I pushed myself so much to where I didn't need arm wraps. I use wrist wraps only because, like, to have better grip, and plus it hurts, and I kind of like that. So at the same point, I was always in your boat, and I always tell people that you can do it in a few months, because I feel like that anybody can get strong in a few months. You just have to be smart about it. You just have to know that what you're weak on. Other than keep going to 80 to 9%, try to go 70% for 2 weeks and try that out. Get more reps in, get more practice in. Make sure that you are ready, and make sure that everything is stable. Make sure you are tight. Because the thing about it is, for me, the reason why I was going left to right is because, one, my body wasn't ready for it, and two, my body wasn't tight enough, especially for my back. It feels like I'm like teeter-tottering every time I try to tighten my back up. So I go left to right, and that's the thing. Maybe I have to work on more back, and that's what helped me go and get to 405. Working on every body part that was weak. So that's my video, man. I hope you guys like it. Coming soon, I'm a pause rep 405, because for me, like I said, 405 or any type of weight is not good enough unless you can pause it. Peace out.
Solo si uno puede. Ahorita no importa, solo si ya no puede para arriba, la levante y solo para aquí.
I'm good on lift offs.
Come on.
What the fuck? Alright.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Why is he bleeding on this side?
What the fuck happened?
He was holding it. I was like, what? Hey. No lift off. Just went out. If I mess up, pick the shot. So if I'm like this, comes back, pick that shot. Yeah.
No le toques el ahorita no la toques. Solo cuando ya no pueda levantarla. No, güey. Espera. Ustedes no la agarró. No, yo la agarré cuando le pegó. No la toques, yo cuando ya no pueda.